here we go. It's gonna be good. And a reminder, if you have something that you're mad about, it's okay to vent. It's okay to tell someone, write it out, just really feel those feelings. Because a lot of times we like to hold stuff in, and that's what causes us to explode at one point or another. So it's okay to be mad or upset or annoyed by something. Just vent it out. That's what we always talk about in our group. We always allow for the moms to be able to share something that went on that maybe didn't go how they planned or expected or made them mad, and it's okay. It's okay. Okay, first one here. The fact that my husband only ordered me half of a small cheese pizza when I asked for a large cheese pizza to myself. I'm super preggo right now and my stomach can't fit much food in it at a time. So he knew I would puke if I ate too much, but I still cried. Oh, I get that though. When you are craving something and you want something, you're like, don't discount me. I want to eat the whole thing, even if you don't. I mean, it's always good to have leftovers. I mean, I don't know, that's my thing anyways. Number 2, my boss, while I was working and pumping at the same time, and she comes in and asks me, how much longer do you need to do that? Oh, no. While knowing I didn't have to do work while pumping at my desk and rushing me to work up more patients. They can wait 5 more minutes, especially since I was already on the phone helping one through a problem. Postpartum anger is like no anger I've ever felt. Oh my gosh, we just talked about pumping and your rights on our Instagram. We did a video about it. We did an interview about it. Oh, I feel for you. You know, next time you just gotta, I don't know, lock the door. That is just, oh, I guess you're not in another room. You know, that's hard because a lot of people say they're tolerable, but then they'll make comments like that. So just don't let it get to you. I know it's really frustrating, but it's your right to pump at work. So just remember that you're not doing anything wrong and you don't need to hurry up for other people. All right, number 3. Besides everything, in parentheses, she says 20 weeks pregnant, my brother was snapping a shirt, twisting it up like a wet towel, too close to my 18-month-old boy after I repeatedly told him not to. I was ready to throw hands. Hey, I get that. When you just are in that space where you're like, please don't do that. Please don't do that. It becomes too much. So hopefully nothing happened with that and he learned his lesson. Number 4, my husband went out and got dinner for him and his daughter and didn't even think to ask if I would like anything. Then wanted to say I was irrational for being upset. Oh, come on. You always ask if your wife or girlfriend, partner wants something. You just do. Even if she has a full platter of food in front of her, you gotta ask. You gotta ask. And 75% of the time she'll probably say no, but then she'll want to eat some of your food. I don't know this from any personal experience at all, by the way. So just a reminder to all the people out there listening, always ask. All right, number 5. My husband told me to go out for a girls' night and that he had everything under control. He was going to feed our 11-month-old dinner and give him a bath and get him to bed. I come home to him still in his crib from his nap. I put him down at 5 p.m., no dinner, no bath. My husband just let him sleep all evening. So I get home, he wakes up immediately and stays up till 3 a.m. bouncing around all awake. I'm so tired and so mad. Oh my gosh, I would be livid. How does that even happen? Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully you can communicate with your husband that that's not cool. And yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Number 6, this is the week before my period, so everything either makes me mad or makes me cry. I have clothes on the line drying outside. We're in Florida. And it started to sprinkle. I am livid. LOL. Hey, at least you can laugh at yourself. I mean, I've had those moments where something makes me so mad or the same makes me so upset, but I know I'm being ridiculous. And I'm like, I need a minute. I'm going to step away. I know this is crazy. I know I'm shouldn't be mad about this, but give me a minute. I'll be back in 5 minutes. It'll be like nothing ever happened. I get you. I get you. Okay. Number 7. I was breastfeeding in my car while parked, obviously. And this man came up to the window. Wait, hold the phone. This man came up to the window, opened the door to tell me my car lights were bothering him. I need a full-on pause on that one. I need to read that again. Okay, I was breastfeeding in my car while parked outside. A man came up to the window and opened the door to tell me my car lights were bothering him. I literally almost called the cops on him. I was so livid. You don't open the door to someone else's car. Like, even I feel like even going up and like knocking on the window would be kind of rude, but that's at least like 10 steps back. Like that's a little more like polite, or going up and like waving if you have something to say. But going up and opening the car door first would completely startle me. Like, that's scary. I've had times where I've been like in my car and I think someone's gonna walk up to my car and I lock it because I'm like, I just don't want someone to come in my car. And I've accidentally, on the other end, I've accidentally gone up to a car, opened it thinking it was mine, and been like, oh crap, that is not my car. But this was obviously very intentional. This is someone that had something to say and thought it was their right to open the car door. I mean, that's like having something to say and opening up someone's front door and walking in their house. No, that's not cool. Not cool. Well, I'm sorry that happened. That's very scary. Number 8. My fiance broke the baby swing because he insisted on putting it together without looking at the instructions and got mad at me because I was upset. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, I've heard similar things happening before, because it's that like, I can do it attitude. I don't need any instructions to tell me how to do it. It'll be fine. I'll figure it out. And look where we're at now. Might as well have just looked at the instructions. I'm sorry that happened. I need to do twice the work. And he was probably embarrassed. That's probably why he got upset with you. He's like embarrassed, like, darn it, I couldn't have even followed instructions correctly, and now I look like the idiot. So yeah, he should not make you feel bad for that. Number 9, my son is quarantined from daycare for the 4th time, 10 days each time. We still have to pay the full fee, and he even tested negative, and he still can't go back. Wait, what? Okay, I don't know how this is okay. Like, I mean, I'm not sure what most daycares are doing. Like, if your kid has to quarantine out, if you don't have to pay, if you do have to pay. But I think it's insane that they still have to pay the full fee, especially if this is his 4th time being out and testing negative. You can't go back. So I'm really confused. I'll say concerned. I'm not concerned. Well, maybe a little concerned. I'm more confused why he can't go back if he's negative. I'm sorry, that's really stressful. Man, and hopefully those 4 times were very spread out, but I'm guessing if it's this upsetting, it's probably not been super spread out either. That's just annoying. Okay, number 10, my boyfriend. Emphasis on the boyfriend. It said that, not me. Asked me this morning while I was nursing the baby why I don't get his clothes ready for work in the mornings, like other wives do. What? I can't even finish reading this. My jaw is dropped. Okay, I'm going to first comment and then I'll keep reading. I've never met one person that lays their husband's work clothes out for them. If they do, they haven't told me, and maybe there's a reason. He is a very capable adult of putting his own clothes out, especially if you have a little baby and you're taking care of your baby, like other wives do. He might be watching a movie from the 1950s and it happened in there, but I don't know. Not judging people that do it, but that's not an expectation that most husbands should have. And oh gosh, it gets better. It gets better, guys. Just wait for this one. And why I don't make him lunch like good wives do. I actually have no words. I have no words. like if you enjoy cooking and you're making it for the family or you're making it for yourself, you know, and you want it to be a nice gesture. But again, it should not be an expectation, especially when you are taking care, you're literally in the middle of nursing your baby, feeding your baby, and he's asking you to make him lunch. Okay, I'm heated, guys, I'm heated. Okay, oh, first of all, I'm already washing, folding, and hanging the clothes and making dinners. Secondly, you can't tell me to be a better wife when I'm not even your wife yet. Man, where's the ring? I like this girl. She's funny. And thirdly, what the hell kind of misogynistic kind of thinking is that? You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Again, if that's something like in your whole relationship, it was like decided, you know, like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, this is what you're going to do. No judgment there. That's your thing. But for a boyfriend to come up while breastfeeding and saying, why don't you do this like all the good wives do out there, saying that in order to be a good wife, you have to make their lunch, you have to lay out their clothes for them. No, honey, no, that does not make a good wife. That's not the definition of a good wife. So whatever book you pulled that from, find a new one. Yeah, I'd be really like, I'm not gonna here to give you advice, but I'd be like, we need to have a little sit down on our expectations of each other in this relationship right now. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say about that. And bite my tongue for the rest. Or lip. Why do they say bite your tongue? You really bite your lip. I don't know. Anyways, alright. That was a good one. I'm mad reading that for you. I almost just said your name. Okay, number 11. Okay, I'm wondering if this woman's also pregnant. This is another pizza one. She just said, how long it's taking for my pizza to get here. Hey, when you're hangry, or when you're pregnant and hangry, I can see it. When you're in that moment where you just want that food, maybe it's taking a really long time. I get that. I sympathize with you. Hopefully you don't have to wait too much longer and it all showed up unscathed. All right, guys. That really made me riled up. Those were some good runs. And like I said in the beginning, if you are something you're mad or irritated about, I'm all for, I think venting is really powerful. Even if it's just like in a journal, you just need like, this made me mad today. It's good just to kind of get it out. Because I think a lot of times, like we talked about in the one, it was like, sometimes things can make us mad or cry for like no reason. And we'll be like, well, that was kind of ridiculous. But writing it out or feeling it out can help. But a lot of those reasons, I get why you're mad. I get it. So I'm with you on that. All right, guys, that's all I have for this week's Mom Tales. Again, we do these every week. And thanks for tuning into this episode of Mom Talks with Krista. I will see you guys next week. Hey guys, if you found this or any episode of Mom Talks with Krista helpful, please like, comment, subscribe, and of course, share it with your friends. We release new videos every single Wednesday, and our new podcast is out every single Thursday. So lots of different ways you can catch us. And of course, if you're not following us on our socials, go ahead and follow us there. We've got tons of new content for you every single day. And finally, if you're watching this and doubting yourself, you're doing a great job. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.